We are here with Mr. Raju Mandhyan, and we are talking about appreciative inquiry. Now, Raj, before the break, we were talking about appreciative inquiry and how it applies to appreciative leadership.
Right.
Now, can you tell us the methods, underlying methods in appreciative inquiry?
Maybe before I tell you the method, because method is a process, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
We should talk about the principles first.
Oh, wonderful, yeah, if you like, no? The first principle I told you is to believe that there is good in a system. Everything is a system, every human organization is a system, a human being is a system, and something works, so there's always good. One of the other principles is what you focus upon becomes your reality. It's the power of intention, it's the power of desire, it's the power of focusing on something. Visions are focuses, right? Now when you focus upon something, it becomes your reality. That means if I was to focus on good, then that good grows. If I was to focus on success, then success would grow. If I was to focus on what works, then that will grow. If I give attention to a little plantling, it grows. If I give attention to a little puppy, if I focus on that puppy grows up to be a nice, handsome dog. No? What does this mean? Let me create a story for you. When I was young, I was a nitpicker. I was a troublemaker. I would not like the food on the table. I would not like the clothes on my body. I would not like the shoes that my mom and dad bought me. And I would always complain. I mean, as a teenager people do. And I had a loving, gentle elder brother, a tough one. And one time at the dining table, I was complaining about how the food's not that great. Yeah? And then he used to tell me, Raju, come on, appreciate it. Raju, be thankful, it's food. Huh? And I said, no, it's not cooked well, blah, blah, blah. Now one day, you know what he did? There was this dish of some curry thing, and he picked it up, and he threw it bang against the wall. Then he looked at me and he said, Raju, what's that? And I said, that's a mess. He grabbed me by the scruff of my neck and he dragged me close to it. He said, what do you see? I see a mess, I see filth, I see dume, and you made it. I was really being nasty. Then he dragged me to the other end of the wall and he put my face on the wall and he said, Raju, what do you see? And slowly I was beginning to get the message. I said, I see the wall. Then he dragged me to the other end of the wall. The wall, by the way, was white. Mm-hmm. And then he dragged me to the other end of the wall and he said, what do you see? And I said, I see a nice clean white wall. So what he did was, with that gesture of as tough as he was, and he was about 20 years older than me, he made me realize that if you focus upon the filth and the dirt on the wall, then you miss the wall. It's like focusing upon a tree in a jungle that's kind of warped and crooked and you don't see the jungle. So the second principle of appreciative inquiry is what you focus upon becomes your reality. That's one of the focus, and it makes sense. So that's one. And there are several others. Do you want me to go through all of them?
Well, probably just quickly.